Hi everyone, welcome to Talks with Trista. I am here today to talk about passion and purpose with a very special guest, a very special person to me, my big little brother, Emmanuel Jr., also known as EJ. How you doing?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
Thanks so much for joining me today, this guy right here. Oh, I will say, this person, he is so focused and driven on what it is he wants to do, very passionate, very positive about who he is and very true to who he is, and he's just like really fulfilling his dream. So tell me a little bit about what it is that you feel like you're put on this earth to do.
Entertain and motivate. Just kind of give people a alternative to understand that, you know, a lot of people want to motivate and tell you. I just want to let people know you can live your life and do other things and still pursue your dream at the same time. Mm-hmm. And it's all about being positive and all about, you know, you got to change your outlook on life sometimes. That's the main problem. A lot of people, they just get so caught up in looking at what the next person's doing, they don't focus on what they're doing.
So living in Atlanta, like you didn't just start pursuing like acting and writing and this whole entertainment industry. I mean, you have really been doing this. I mean, we've been doing a lot of, growing up, we did a lot of stuff, plays, all kind of stuff like that, as far as like entertaining our family and stuff. But as far as like pursuing and entertaining people, making people laugh, I mean, you've been doing this seriously since you were about 15. Yeah. So tell me a little bit about how the market has changed in Atlanta, because everybody wants to be a model, everybody want to be an actress, right. Everybody want to be a producer, everybody want to be a rapper. Yeah. Like, how do you, like, since you've identified what your passion and your purpose is, how have you been able to stay grounded in this Atlanta market?
Because it's not a fad for me. It's not just a quick get rich quick scheme. It's something I really want to do and I enjoy doing. Mm-hmm. So I don't mind going to class. I don't mind going to, doing free web series and TV shows and stuff like that. I really like doing this. Mm-hmm. And so I have a desire for it, I have a passion for it. But a lot of people get caught up in just I want to get famous. I want to be the lights and the glitz and glamour. And it's like, okay, you get it. Then you realize you don't have no depth. You're not good. You don't like doing this. And then you get caught up in this. Now you're just like, where do I go from here?
And so how hard is it, as a black man, African-American man, to, really stand out from other people that you're competing with for particular roles?
You don't get too caught up in trying to compete with other people more so. You just make sure that you bring your best at all times. Make sure you're always on your A game. So if they don't accept it, that's on them. Keep it moving. You have to have this quick, like this, you got to throw it away. It's like, you miss a shot, all right, keep moving. That's my mentality.
So how did you overcome, with your parents, letting them know, okay, this is what I want to do, and then them supporting you and you being able to identify your true passion at such an early age? Like, how were you able to overcome the naysayers of you can't do that, or that's not realistic, or?
Oh, well, with the family, they kind of really were supportive in a sense, because it was foreign to them, but they started seeing, okay, this is what he want to do. But naysayers and haters, I don't focus on them. That's their problem, not mine. I'm gonna be honest with you. Mm-hmm. I can care less what they have going on.
Mm-hmm. So if you have any advice for someone just starting out, someone who may not know where their place is in the entertainment business, they know that they want to be in the industry, but they don't necessarily know exactly what it is they want to do. What advice do you have for somebody who's kind of like a vet in the game? You've been doing this for a while. What would you say?
I'll just hang around set sometimes. When you're not doing anything, go be an intern, help the cameraman out, help the actors out, help the light guys out. You might find that you like casting. So I just feel like you have to get around the entire business in order to understand what's going on. Mm-hmm. Some actors, they start acting and they realize they prefer casting. And that works for them, and that's their niche. Or some people want to be managers.
So the last question that I have for you is kind of geared towards,
God.
It was so good. I'm
out of here.
But anyway, sticking with your passion and purpose, I'm very proud of you. It is amazing. And so I do remember what the question is now. This is it. So the question is, how do you transition when you have a passion and purpose, like everybody has their way of doing this, but for you, like to leave like a regular job, like because acting is not like a guarantee, like oh you're always gonna have, you know, a check from
Not
this. Like how do you transition from like a regular job of getting your money to like really having a good exit strategy so that you can completely do this full time?
That's key, having a strategy, have a plan. You know, you have a job, you have the means, and so once you start, you got to leverage it out. Once you start booking frequently, save those checks, plus save your regular job checks, and just say I have to get ahead always. And so you start planning, give yourself maybe 6 to 18 months of this plan of that transition. That way you're not behind, and that way you understand where you're going and how you're moving. It's definitely worth it though.
All right. Well, thanks so much, sir, for coming and sitting on my show. Really appreciate it. Wish you all the best. And guys, please stay tuned for any of the great works that EJ will be putting out soon. So stay tuned. He has a lot of great stuff in store. So anyway, have a wonderful day, and thanks so much for tuning in.